you run out of clothes that have Broncos logos on them, you wear a Broncos hat. That's what Ryan is doing today. I know you can't see him, but we continue to make fun of his wardrobe. Hi, how are you? That's Shawn Drotar. I'm Nate Lundy, 5280 Sports Network, your morning minute on a Thursday, getting you closer and closer to the weekend. Shawn, the Pittsburgh Penguins are in town tonight to take on the Colorado Avalanche. The Avs attempting to do something that it feels like they haven't done in 57 seasons, and that is win 3 games in a row.
3.
Now, for those that might say, ooh, boy, it's the Penguins, frankly, the Penguins have more wins than the Avalanche have points in the standings. However, they did it against Montreal, so who knows what could wind up happening tonight, despite the fact that the Pepsi Center will probably be entirely black and yellow.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Obviously, you have Sidney Crosby coming into town. He's 2 points away from 1,000 in his career, which would make him the 6th Penguin and the 86th player in NHL history to do that, which seems amazing. It seems like it's harder than that, but hey, what do I know? But the Avs have only, the last time they won 2 games in a row was almost 3 months ago. This would be their first chance to win 3 in a row. Maybe get some, I don't know, it's momentum. Obviously, they're dead last in the league, and they have a long climb to even get out of that. But you'd like to at least get some confidence in the young guys. Mikko Rantanen with the hat trick in their last game against Montreal. Maybe he can keep it going. You want to see those young players start making a bit of a difference as the Avalanche get up to the trading deadline and decide what they're going to do, not only in the short term, but start building for the long term as well.
The other occupant of the Pepsi Center, the Denver Nuggets, on the road, a 3-game road trip that started last night against Atlanta. When Shawn and I talked about this 5-game trip with you yesterday on the Morning Minute, we basically said if they could pull off 2 wins out of the final 5, 3-game road trip, 5 games before the break, if they could pull off 2 out of the 5, that we'd feel pretty good. This is a team we understand where they are in the pecking order of the NBA. These are also some very difficult opponents that they had to face that started last night with Atlanta. Got off to a slow start. The defense wasn't quite there. They didn't finish very strong, only 19 points in the fourth quarter. So a disappointing game that, frankly, for a little while there looked like they might have been able to steal it despite getting off to a slow start, but they just got themselves in a hole that they could not get out of. It'll continue, the trip will, tomorrow against the Knicks, which is, wow. I mean, I thought the San Francisco 49ers were a dumpster fire. Get out of the way. Here's James Dolan to be able to say, hold my beer, watch this, because that's what the Knicks are doing right now. This should be, though, when we get to the Knicks game, one that they should wind up winning and still a chance to be able to take the 2 out of 5 that we're looking for prior to the break, prior to the trade deadline, and then see what happens by the time they come out of it.
Yeah, the Knicks are a mess. I mean, last night, no Emmanuel Mudiay, no Danilo Gallinari. Kenneth Faried had to leave with an ankle injury. X-rays came back negative, so he's only expected to be day-to-day. If they could get some of those guys back, that would be helpful for the Knicks. Mudiay's not supposed to be back, but the Knicks are in such disarray. That's a game you have to win. Even if you're shorthanded, you have to win that game. And obviously, before we get to the break, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, probably forgiven if you don't beat either of those teams, which makes this one more important. Got to find a way to win it.
If you're Michael Malone, call Charles Oakley, offer him tickets to the game. Just see if he shows up. You never know. It could be
assuming he makes bail.
Well, no, he's out. He's not in jail anymore. By the way, I've decided that I want to go to the doctor and get x-rays just so they can say it's negative, just because that's such a positive thing to say that it would just make me feel better. Make sure you're checking out the podcast, the videos, everything posted at milehighsports.com, 5280sportsnetwork.com, a Friday edition of the program radio-wise tomorrow, 7 a.m. on Mile High Sports, AM 1340 and FM 1047. And final shameless plug, make sure you are downloading the 5280 Sports Network app. Take that around on your mobile device. That way you can access all the podcast videos, the articles, everything on the go, an easy way to be able to access everything we've got going on at 5280 Sports Network. For Shawn, I'm Nate. See ya.